Hello everybody! There are 4 new festivals or events. I can't really call one of them a festival, but yeah, there are 4 new events in Stardew Valley, and today I'm gonna show you all of them with tips on what you can prepare to make it more efficient for you. We'll also be discussing the Year 2 festival changes, but let's first talk about the new events. Lego! Calico Desert's 3-day festival. First up on the new festivals is the 3-day Spring Festival at Calico Desert. You'd be able to unlock this once you've repaired the bus. And this festival happens at Spring 15 to 17, so it might be a bit tough to unlock this on your first year, unless you do the JoJo route. Yep, everything is faster through the JoJo route, because money solves everything, folks, even at the valley. But anyways, some NPCs will join you here, and some of them would be chilling, while others will be selling stuffs or working, like Harvey, Willie, and Marlon. This festival features 2 side quests, 3 freebies, and 2 minigames as well. And most of this gives Calico eggs that you can trade with this shadow dude. They sell a bunch of stuffs like furniture and headwear. You could also use these eggs to trade with NPCs that came to sell their stuffs. The NPCs will be randomized for each day of the festival, so make sure to buy them before the day ends. But you might be wondering, Mir, what are the quick ways to get these Calico egg things? Come on girl, hurry up and tell me. Well, human, there are 3 ways to get these eggs, and that's by doing Will's challenge, doing Marlon's challenge, or doing the minigames. For Will's challenge, he will ask you to catch 3 sandfishes on the first day, a scorpion carp on the second day, and to find his golden bobber on the 3rd day. It might be a bit difficult to get this on your first spring if your fishing rod sucks, so you might want to upgrade your rod too before going to this festival. It also takes a bit of time to finish this quest, so I kinda like this method the least. You can always use a fish-specific bait using the bait maker for easy sandfish and scorpion carps. The next method is by doing Marlon's challenge. It's a lot harder than Willie's fishing quest because you'd be diving into the Skull Cavern. And I know what they're thinking. So early in the game? Is this for real, Mr. Rape? Oh, whales. It'll probably be a traumatizing experience for your first spring. That is so fun. But it's very worth it. And yes, the Skull Cavern will be open for everyone during this festival only. And this is probably the best way to get eggs, because not only will Marlon give you eggs for finishing his challenge, you can also get a bunch of eggs by breaking the Calico egg nodes inside a cavern. Mobs and crates also has a chance to drop them. The cat statues also has a chance to give plus 50 Calico eggs, but that's a risk because sometimes it'll spawn more enemies or increase the enemy's damage. So it's a good idea to bring a bunch of cheese for healing and a bunch of bombs so that you can just blow up things while trying to save your life. Oh, and don't forget to grab some food buffs from this creepy dude. He might be creepy, but it's free food. Just don't do that in real life. And the last method is by playing the minigames. You can talk to this dude once a day to play a trivia. You have to answer all of the questions correctly to get 50 eggs. Oh, and you can also get eggs from the trash cans. Nice! You can also try your luck with a race, but it's best to bet early because the race takes a while to finish. Just don't forget to go back to this dude to check the results. For the freebies, you can go to this cactus booth to get a free weird-looking cactus. And you can also go to Emily and Sandy's booth once a day for free outfits. Environmental event. Next up, we have an environmental event that happens at a random day in summer. It's when everything turns green and the weather report is unavailable. And that's the perfect time to gather a heckin' lot of moss and fiddlehead ferns. There's also a higher chance to get mossy seeds that you can plant on your farm and use a tapper on to get fiddlehead ferns. You can also get ferns if you chop this tree, by the way. But the event lasts for a whole day only, so here's how you can make the most of it. In spring, consider planting a heckin' lot of trees by the quarry mines or at the forest. Also consider buying a heckin' lot of coffee or anything that gives movement speed, because it's better to go through the whole valley if you want to make the most of this event. All trees that fully grows before the event has a high chance to get mossy, which will then give you a heckin' lot of moss. You can also just quickly head to the forest to get moss from the trees and the bushes. After clearing out the forest, the next best place to gather moss would be the north exit of your farm, up to the mountain area, and then the train station. If you still have time, consider gathering the ones in town, the secret forest, and at the bus stop too. And there you have it. You have a heckin' lot of moss for crafting or cooking. Fishing events. The last two new events are the Trout Derby in Summer 20 to 21 and the Squid Fest in Winter 12 to 13. These are just two fishing mini events where you need to catch a lot of trouts and squids that you can trade for rewards. For the Trout Derby, the goal is to get a golden tag from rainbow trouts that will swim all day for 2 days at the forest, a little bit south of Leia's cabin. Though a good rod is not entirely necessary here, as trouts are not that difficult to get, it would still be good to have a rod that can equip baits and bobbers. For the bait, you might want to use a fish-specific bait by putting some of your rainbow trouts on the bait maker, because the golden tags doesn't have a 100% drop rate whenever you get a trout. So you might have to catch a bunch of them before getting a tag. Using fish-specific baits will make more rainbow trout spawn more often, which will then increase your chances of getting golden tags. You can also get the golden tags from treasure chests, so the best bobber to use is probably the treasure bobber for extra rewards. And don't forget to exchange your golden tags at this spot over and over to get good rewards. And the special reward from this event is this hat and furniture. On the other hand, the Squid Fest is a lot more challenging than the Trout Derby, as squids are just a little more difficult to catch compared to trouts. So now is a good idea to upgrade your rod for realsies. You can also make fish-specific bait and even take your bait maker with you on these fishing events. Just be careful where you place your bait maker, okay? You wouldn't want to end up like me. But anyways, the Squid Fest is a lot different from the Trout Derby, because instead of obtaining an item by chance from the fishes, this is a lot simpler because all you gotta do is catch squids. For the first day, you'd want to catch 8 squid for max rewards, and the second day should be 10 squids. The special rewards for this event is this hat and furniture. Year 2 festivals. And now we shall talk about the other festivals that changed. According to the changelog, the festival changes for Year 2s, so that means that you'd experience the original set of festivals on Year 1, the alternative set of festivals on Year 2, and the original set again on Year 3, and alternative again on Year 4, and so on. There's honestly not much that changed other than the NPC positions and dialogues, and the rewards will turn into a prize ticket if you already won the previous years. This includes the Egg Hunt, the Stardew Valley Fair, the Spirits Eve, and the Festival of Ice Rewards. And then you can use these prize tickets on the machine at Lewis's house. The one festival that had a sorta major change was the Spirits Eve, as the whole maze is completely different for Year 2s. And here's a spoiler warning, because the next clip would be a complete walkthrough of the maze. If you don't want to be spoiled on how to finish this maze, then please do not watch the rest of this video. Alrighty, now that that's over, let me show you how to do the Year 2 Spirits Eve maze. First is to get to the fountain area in the middle, and then head east until you see Alex. By the question mark is a hidden passage that you can go through until you see Emily, and you can pass this area just like this. And then you will see Sebastian. Pass through this area like this. And then head south where you will see Leo and a question mark sign. You can go through the hidden passage in the middle and then head north for the treasure chest. And then you can use the minecart to quickly exit this area. Other than the Spirits Eve, I also like how the kids, Jazz and Vincent, can now win the Egg Hunt. But that's about it, folks. So, do you have a new favorite festival? Mine is still the Spirits Eve, and I love how CA made a new maze for it too. But what about you? Let me know in the comments. And super thanks to my lovely channel members as always for your kind support. And by the way, we're doing weekly community hangouts on Discord where we play a bunch of multiplayer games together, and Stardew Valley is one of them. If you are interested in joining our multiplayer sessions, then please head over to our Discord channel and say hi. Link in the description. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more Stardew Valley tips and tricks coming your way. Bye-bye!